Do 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 do.
All right.
Do 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 do.
I did it, and I was upset with myself.
Welcome back, folks. It's my birthday month still, and these guys still have to watch the shit I love.
Yes, we do.
And this month, Crocky. I'm Derrick,
I'm Whitney.
I'm Jacko.
and this is Bad Movies,
Worst
Worst People.
Every time I see that guy getting hit with a cannonball, I want to watch Phantom.
I literally was just about to say we need to watch Phantom.
Oh, I was just gonna say Austin's a pretty fucking dope drummer.
Austin's
Oh,
a
yeah.
guitarist.
Who's the
No,
drummer?
he's a guitarist.
Well, they're all
I think
good.
Ricky's drumming.
But let's get back
They're
to
all
people
good.
getting hit with cannonballs, because that's what we're here for.
Yeah. There were 0 cannonball hits in this movie.
Bummer.
But there are fun things like explosions and
Titties.
cars and guns and titties. Oh my.
You can see your priorities. Whitney went straight for titties. The first thing that came out of her mouth. First thing that goes in her mouth, too.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
But we are here to talk some
called a
Ozsploitation.
Cincinnati handshake.
We talk some Ozsploitation this week with Brian Trenchard-Smith's Dead End Drive-In.
We supposed to know that name?
You are
No.
supposed to know that name. We just talked about him 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that
He
was 2 weeks
directed
ago.
Leprechaun 3
Oh,
that's
right.
right.
That's right.
I remember.
and 4 and Stunt Rock.
Stunt Rock.
You expect me to remember anything about Stunt Rock?
Yes.
I remember cocaine.
I remember a Man on Fire.
Cars.
There's a man on fire in this too, but only in the movie they're watching. And I'm pretty sure it's George Lazenby, the one-time
Lazo.
the one-time
James Bond.
James Bond. Yeah.
Yep.
But yes, this is Brian Trenchard-Smith's Dead End Drive-In from 1986 at a sweet 90-ish minutes.
90-ish.
Because online it says 92, but I'm pretty sure that my awesome DVD that I have right here was 87 minutes. Or Blu-ray, sorry, not DVD.
DVD quality.
I'm going to warn all the people at home, we're trying a new recording service here. So if there's some issues, well, hopefully we'll work them out.
Hopefully.
It's also written by Peter Carey and Peter Smalley. Don't worry about those names because you'll never have to hear them again.
Just going to ask if I should care. Thank you. Asked and answered.
But I did see one thing that's one person in the crew that's a welcome back. Paul Murphy, the director of photography on this movie. Also the director of photography on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie.
There it is.
Because as we all
You
remember,
have a
that
type.
was filmed in Australia. So
Yeah, we all remember that. There's no
Yeah,
chance I forgot that. There's not even a chance I forgot we did that movie.
So we got the box office game.
This actually had a theatrical release.
At a drive-in.
So our budget was $2.3 million Australian.
Australian.
Okay.
Okay, so like 4 here.
I was trying to
No,
figure it
it's
out.
the
I think
80s.
their money, from what I could find, it was 1.54 Australian dollars for every American dollar, which would mean that it was less expensive in American money.
Okay, I just know that when he's going for his run, there's a really shitty beat up car for 11 grand.
Yes, but it's also the post-apocalypse.
Yeah.
I'm like-
cars are a big deal. Cars are currency in the future.
But so it did.
I get paid
I mean,
5 cars an hour.
I'm gonna say
this apparently did go to some theaters. Big question mark. It's a very low number. I'll warn you guys right now.
Oh, I
I
figured
was gonna say. Yeah, I'll let Jack go first.
1.2 million Aussie.
That's what I was gonna say. Okay, I'll go opposite 1.8.
$1,259.
You have any idea how fast you were going? I can get it up to about 200. Seven people saw this movie. Good God, you couldn't even buy a lug nut for that in this fucking apocalypse.
I have no idea what the actual release type. There was no information I could find about the scale of the release.
That's
I'm thinking it was one theater.
That's very Miami Connection.
Yeah. But I mean, it became a cult classic for people. It's Cars. It's Australian. They're doing zoom stuff.
It's Sad Max. Like it's just not Mad Max enough. You know what I mean? It's a slower pace, so it's Sad Max.
This is Quentin Tarantino's favorite Brian Trenchard-Smith film.
Oh,
so
I didn't even see any feet.
That's what I'm saying. That's how
looking.
you know it's good.
I was really looking.
So yeah, there's not a lot of background information, surprisingly. I even went through the special features on this sweet Blu-ray that I have from Arrow, and there's stuff. There's like a short film that he made that was like a PSA type thing. It was called "Hospitals Don't Burn Down" or something like that.
Okay,
which is something I'm gonna have to watch.
Yeah.
And then there was like a short thing he made about stuntmen, obviously tied to like stunt rock and his love of stuntmen.
Mm-hmm.
But like there was no other stuff. There was a commentary track, but I didn't have time to watch the movie and listen to that. So not a lot of background information, but we do start with a pretty sweet 80s song, in my opinion.
In your opinion.
This movie has an awesome soundtrack.
In your opinion.
It's The Machinations, My Heart's on Fire.
Sure. I hated this fucking soundtrack, dude. I could not be bothered to enjoy it.
Why? The soundtrack was awesome.
In your opinion. I feel like I'm a politician. Like, it's my recollection
Allegedly.
that the soundtrack, in fact, did not rock. The soundtrack did rock. That's not my opinion, madam. That is not my recollection of the soundtrack.
But we do start with some information about the world. Apparently the world has ended, basically.
Doesn't look that bad. It looks like Detroit.
Well, according to the scroll, at least, there was the bicentennial celebration in Sydney that sparked
Pronounced
the
bicycle
Rocks.
centennial.
It sparked the Rocks riot, and 51 died.
That's not that bad of a riot then.
In Tahiti, the Muroa Atoll was destroyed by a nuclear accident.
Well, that's no accident at all.
In Cape Town, which is in South Africa, keep that in mind before I read this next sentence.
Cape Town.
The Great White Massacre occurred and 103,000 people died.
I'm hoping
So
it's
they
the
say,
whites
like,
that
white
were
people
massacred.
That's what I'm hoping.
I'm hoping they revolted against their fucking Nazi sympathizing overlords.
I don't know exactly when all the apartheid ending stuff happened, but I feel like it had to have been around this time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is
So
probably
I
like
think
the
that's-
fucking heart of it. The embers of it, maybe.
Yeah, so I think he's just, extrapolating from the world's events.
I mean, because he does put his feel on the at the time would have been very rampant racism towards Asians from Australians,
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah,
Chinese
I've
especially.
I've seen that in some other stuff.
You've seen Romper Stomper.
Yeah. I've seen that in some other stuff from Australia, too, and I did see some information about it, because I was like, I just basically Googled, how bad was racism against Asians in the 80s in Australia, and I got a fucking essay.
The dissertation.
Put on a list.
The game that we play called Telephone.
Yes.
I found out in the dollop, one of their guests, Will Anderson, is from Australia. They call it Chinese whispers.
Wow.
And you better believe David's like, that's more racist than us. It's not, because what we call crisscross applesauce was always Indian style. I mean, we're right up there.
Yeah.
The term Indian giving, I mean, that should be applied to white people. We gave them so many things and took it back.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Indian.
They never
giving.
tried to give back those beads.
But that term is supposed to denote that it's the Native Americans that are doing that.
Yeah, they never gave us back the blankets or the beads.
Gave us syphilis.
But we will get into the racist Asian Nazi stuff later on, because it feels very prescient of the time right now.
It really-
But we have our star Jimmy Krabs Rossini,
Jimmy Crab Corn, and I don't care.
played by a guy named
Jimmy
Ned
caught
Manning.
crabs and he don't care.
Oh wait, no, he didn't.
He just thought he did.
It was quite embarrassing.
He's jogging around the post-apocalypse, talking up his lady friend here, Carmen, played by
Ow.
Natalie McCurry.
She's
Natalie
gorgeous.
McMurray.
And we might see her
McCurry?
again.
Is this like a McDonald's in India?
Yeah.
Welcome to McCurry's. I think you know what we have.
We got blankets.
Did you want the McCurry's? No, India.
Different.
Yes.
The
I know.
The
It's a
British
Mitch
fucked
Hedberg joke.
them over.
It was a Mitch Hedberg thing.
Oh.
Right over your heads.
Nothing goes over
but
my
yeah,
head.
she might be in Latchkey Vids coming up down the
Okay.
line because she's in a
Okay.
show called Time Tracks with an X that I've had on the list.
Tracks.
So,
Time does tracks.
and he's running around. It's the post-apocalypse, as we mentioned. Everything is just it's not the. It's like Mad Max 1 post-apocalypse.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not. It is dystopian, but it's not
Yes.
completely Mad Max lack of civilization. There is a bit of an order question mark. There is a bit of a rule question mark. Like the cops
Yeah.
are there.
Yeah, we know that the unemployment rate is through the roof and inflation is bad and all that. They told us that at the beginning. Plus, there's a news story here at some point where he's driving around with his brother, and they say like, "Oh, well, Prime Minister whoever says that the unemployment rates are down." Well, we find out why
Yeah, we
in a
do.
little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's these guys we meet called the Car Boys. These are all like the criminals who run around Mad Max style. They have their cars all tricked out.
Flamethrowers atop of them.
And they
I
basically
think
just
that
beat
was just
people
a
up.
stick on fire.
Did it throw flames, Whitney? Did he throw it and was it on fire? I rest
I
my
mean,
case. That's a
he threw
flamethrower.
this-
He's the flamethrower.
He is the flamethrower.
Dude, one of the guy below him has the worst seat in the house because there's a hole cut off in the roof to like almost like you're gonna have a turret there where the guy with the flamethrower stands there, but the guy sitting there has his ass in his face and his legs on him the entire fucking time.
Yeah.
They like to get real comfortable with each other.
That's
They like
real
the smell.
comfortable. You know they stink.
I do love the Rambo 8 advertisement that we
Rambo
see.
takes
Yep.
Russia.
But yeah, these guys start harassing Jimmy / Krabs. And I love the first line we get in the movie is this guy like, "Hey, fuck us, want to sell us your shoes?"
We're setting tone. What kind of movie it's gonna be?
Yes, we are.
We don't know why yet, but suddenly they're chased off because these two tow trucks show up doing like a demolition derby, smashing each other down the street, and the car boys chase off following them. So we don't know what's going on yet.
Yes. I was gonna say I do know what's going on. Strangely, in this movie, I followed it.
And we meet Jimmy's family, his mom, who makes spaghetti and is maybe Italian.
Mom
Yeah, but there's,
spaghetti.
like, spaghetti and cabbage?
I think it's, shortages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're literally eating while the news is talking about food shortages. So it's like, we've got noodles and lettuce.
There we go.
Fuck around.
But his brother, Frank, has this sweet-ass fucking 50, what did he say, 56 Chevy?
56, yeah. The
Love that
57
thing.
would have had the bigger fins in the back. That's that
She's
classic
beautiful.
one. It's a heat.
Yeah.
It's Frank Eye.
Frank
Why?
I.
Frank Eye for the big guy.
Oh, and I love when we meet Frank, Jimmy's talking to him and he's like working out and Frank comes down, grabs this big dumbbell or dumbbell, right? Barbell. And just like does like 3 lifts and he's like, fuck it, I'm strong enough. And just puts it down. Like the actor's like, yeah, they're not paying me enough to do more than 3 of
I did
these.
3, man. I'm not getting all sweaty each take. You think it's the first take we had? No. Think it's the last take? Yes, because I said so. I'm Frank.
And his he's shoveling food into his mouth and his mom's like, oh, you're just small like your papa.
Mrs.
But-
May rest in souls.
Yeah, she does the sign of the cross and
I'll go-
Frank like sees her and like, and like drops his fork and like does it real quick.
I got
like,
banged
"Oh,
out
shit."
by this other bloke when I had Frank.
I just love his things. It's like, oh, mom's going to hit me with a shoe if I don't do the sign of the cross right now.
You still gotta be scared of mom, no matter how big you are.
That's your mother.
It's your fucking
Take
mom.
you right out of this place.
Brought you in, just take you out.
That's
Got 'em.
right.
Exactly what I was going to say. Got him.
Got 'em.
Got 'em.
Is that shoving him back up in there? Got him.
Got him. Ugh.
But Frank's got to go off for his shift, driving his tow truck, which is right next to the car in this shot. I don't have a shot of the tow
Badass
truck,
tow
but it's
truck.
also
Tozy.
pretty nice.
His name is Tozy.
All the
Tozy?
cars in this are done really fucking well.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
are.
it's Australia, man. That's what they do,
Yeah.
at least at the time. So he goes off to do his tow truck shift, and he's giving Jimmy a ride, but there's a call for a triple car pileup, and he's like, well, I got to race off to get these, because we find out the tow trucks race to the scene. Whoever gets there first gets to collect the cars, presumably then sell the parts for money.
Yep.
And if you don't get there first, you get fuck all. So.
Shoved your head down, you turkey. Love some of the language in this movie. Anytime someone seriously calls somebody a turkey, makes me laugh. Fuck off, you turkey. I don't think he really means that. He called me a turkey.
Does that mean I'm delicious?
No, you're fucking white and you're dry. But you got nice legs.
He does have nice legs.
Told you. Got 'em.
We get to this triple wreck, and right away we see like this is a lot of cool shit because these bodies are
carnage.
just strewn about.
Mm-hmm.
And there's blood, and it looks good. It doesn't look like someone dumped red paint on them like we're watching an Italian movie.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Okay.
the viscera is good.
So let me ask you this, because I had this question. Is this ADR?
I mean, a lot of it probably was.
Follow-up question.
It's
Was your
cheaper.
sound often off sync?
No, ours
No,
was pretty good.
it
Okay.
might have just been the stream you
I
had.
rented it on YouTube and I paused it, let it catch up and everything. But especially coming up way later, we meet the cast of creatures that occupy the drive-in. A bunch of them were off.
the cast
no.
of creatures.
Well, I mean, dude,
He's
come
not
on.
wrong.
Come on.
Huzzah!
The hack alone.
I do want to mention, I think I said it last week, but this isn't on Amazon for people. It's on Apple for $4 and $5 to rent and buy, but it's also on YouTube, Google, and Fandango at home.
I found
you can
it
get it-
on Plex, but it had commercials, and I just could not deal with that today. No, I'd still
It's
be
on-
watching.
It's on Canopy as well. We're all gonna have to go get library cards so we can use Canopy.
You don't have a
Pretty
library
sure-
card? What a nerd.
No.
I mean, I had a library card. I'm pretty sure it's not active anymore.
Better not own any fucking late fees on Judy Blume books. Fucking talk about a little freckle juice.
It's also on a service called Fossum, but I don't know what that
It's
is.
fucking
Probably
awesome.
Australian.
Fucking
Probably
awesome.
Australian.
You can't call your company that. Why not? Awesome. Australian for cinema.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
Or you could just buy this sweet Blu-ray. Anyway,
Cuantos dineros?
probably like $20.
I was like, he doesn't want to say it. I'm here.
I mean, actually, on Just Watch, which is what we use for finding our movies and whatnot, they
Okay,
actually
that's-
even have it listed available through Arrow there to buy for $22. I don't think, as far as I know, Arrow doesn't sell digital. They do have a streaming service, but so I'm assuming that means it's $22 to buy the disc.
And they'll send it.
Yeah,
Because, I'm not
I
spending
got it for
22
less than
bucks
that,
on this
but-
digitally, dude. No way.
No, yeah,
No way.
I got it for less than that because I got it used from somebody on the internet, but.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, Frank is there. He's fighting with the cops about if he showed up first or if this other tow truck driver did. And he literally shows up. He's like, first on the scene, I claim all three. And 35 seconds later, the other dude comes up. He's like, first on the scene, I claim all three. And he's like, oh, fuck yourself. It's.
Turkey.
And then the carboys show up. And I guess this is the whole thing. Because Frank says he spends all of his time fighting the cops and fighting the carboys.
Yep.
The cops aren't cops, man. They're just a gang. They were cops, and when the world fell apart, they're like, "Cool, we're the top-notch gang now."
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
basically.
mean, that's pretty much
Because
what they are today.
they're taking bribes for the fucking from the tow truck drivers, and when the car boys come in, like, "You gonna do anything?" He's like, "No, why would I? That's your
That's your
problem."
problem.
Yeah. And they're also giving drugs to the drive-in, which we'll get to towards the end.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure
Getting blowies.
those were just big bricks of heroin.
Thought it was weed.
I don't know, it was pretty black. Or brown.
Well, it's just that they wrap it in trash bags. That way no one knows what it is.
because
Oh, it's a surprise bag for drug addicts.
Ooh.
Fucking pay your money and just grab a brick, see what you get. Oh, great, heroin again.
the fancy man and his Aussie friends are all doing all
Smack
kinds of
and
different
speed
drugs.
and-
Yeah.
Oh,
smack
yeah.
and- so the beginning is all just kind of a montage of scenes. So there's that, and then there's another scene with
Wait, we can't skip over the fact that it's the worst use of nunchucks you've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it is just absurd. This guy pulls them out, and you're like most movies, like, oh no, he's got the chucks. This guy is just like fucking waving his fucking hand, like, oh, I'm not scared of this at all. First of all, this guy has a fucking like a zip gun, one of the old hot rod fucking homemade ones, and besides that, he can't chuck at all. He's non-Chuck Norris.
Yeah, it's the crazy fucking tweaked out car gang people. It's Mad Max.
Yeah.
If somebody had nunchucks in that, this is the exact same way they would have acted.
The first thing to go in the dystopian future is dojos. Just saying.
Apparently.
Well, it's a luxury. There you go.
Yep. Last thing to go is going to be alcohol. We'll be there long after the med care.
And the next scene is Krabs driving around in this little fucking mini or whatever this is.
Crabmobile.
What was on the roof? Like Big Bob's Bugs or some shit like
Crab
that?
sign. He's Crabman.
Yeah, it was whatever business he's working for.
He's not the hero the city needs. The hero the city deserves. Crabman.
Crabman.
He does say something about driving around a minivan, so I guess this is the Australian version of a minivan.
Okay.
Even though it just kind of looks like a slightly bigger Mini Cooper kind of thing.
Yeah, it looks like a Cooper.
Yeah. But these car boys,
full-size Winnie Cooper.
these car boys jump him, and he starts driving. They're chasing him through this train yard and stuff. And I mean, there's not a lot of high octane stuff in this scene, but it is cool because he's romping this thing right through a fucking train car.
Yeah.
Car train.
And you got people boxcar.
Jumping from one car to another.
Yeah.
And you got people standing right in front of the car, moving out last minute and hitting the windshield. It's
Yeah.
not a windshield, it's a fucking metal screen, as it should be. Apparently, because this happens a lot. And yeah, there's a guy jumping on the roof and shit. So I mean, it is a little slower pace, but they do a good job of shaky enough cam without going too sickening.
Yeah.
I didn't get sick during this movie at all. I was eating.
I'm proud of you.
You
I ate some chips.
haven't learned your lesson, but it worked out today.
I'm always hungry when we're watching a movie. I get snacky.
So do I.
Snacky Onassis.
And then the next segment sends us into the main part of the story. Krabs is cruising around in his brother's Chevy with Carmen, and they're heading out
Gorgeous
to...
eyes, by the way.
She's just delicious.
I mean, she's gorgeous all around, but those eyes were just like almost like Evil Lynn from Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they head out to the Star
I was going to say
Drive-In.
the mom on Blind Fury.
That's the same actress.
I know.
And she's on Leviathan.
Yes, she is. She's the bitchy CEO lady
Mm-hmm. With the eyes of an angel.
that Peter Weller punches in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it a devil?
Wesley Snipes approves.
But they get out to the Star Drive-In, which, aside from the whole post-apocalyptic vibe, looks pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even with the post-apocalyptic vibe, you'd still, like, what else are you going to do?
Yeah, right? And, like, on their way out, they have to go through this, like, security fence to the safety road 4.
Well, you're not allowed to walk on.
Yeah, you're not allowed to walk on the roads. There's no cabs. There's no buses. There's
No car boys.
No transport.
No phones.
And this is where Jimmy fucks himself, because they pull up and they've got the sign, and it's like adults $10, unemployed $3.50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he's like, 2 unemployed, please. And that's the beginning of the end for Jimmy.
Yes, it is.
I mean,
Because
is he unemployed, though?
he's not. He was driving around that minivan doing worky stuff.
That's his Crabmobile. So I guess he's got a job. It's the Crabman.
Yeah, he's crabbing.
It's Crabman.
But they get out there and they're talking about how, like, oh, these places are dangerous or whatever. And Carmen's like, nah, those are just rumors. That's fucking dumb.
Trust me, you're with Crabman. If anybody comes over here, I'm going to give him a clawful beating. Crabman.
So they get down to fucking. She pulls out her big old meaty clackers that have golden pasties on them,
Yep.
which are
Yeah,
weird.
I wasn't too mad at it.
I was like, thanks for
I mean, if
dressing
that's
him
her,
up.
yeah, if that's her choice, if she wants to keep a little mystery, for her and her partner.
I'm going to be
Let her
sucking
have
him
it.
off.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're like flavored.
Ooh.
Take a little Hershey's kiss in there.
Nah. Going to strawberries.
I love how I said maybe they're flavored, and both of you at
Pineapple.
the same time were like,
Some pineapple pasties.
Want some candy and some nipples? What?
Yeah.
But while they're getting down to fucking, some people come around and steal the wheels right off of this fucking car.
I still don't know how that was even done.
Well,
I mean,
They're
I guess they were
professionals.
fucking, so they couldn't feel that the car was getting jacked up.
I mean, maybe they didn't jack it too high.
What do you think?
I think
Jack?
they loosened all the fucking lug nuts while it was still on the ground, and then they just do a quick jack, pull it, and you're done.
Or one of them just kind of
A
like
quick jack and pull.
a jack and pull.
one of them just
A
kind of
jack,
holds
pull,
it
and
up.
roll.
One of them holds it up a little bit while the other one snags the two wheels. Because then the car just drops when
Yeah.
the wheels get taken. So he ends up finding out that the cops are the ones who stole his wheels because the cops are here to keep people. Because they went around looking at license plates with their flashlight. So it's like, who bought unemployed tickets?
Yep, that's exactly what
Because
they were doing.
this drive-in is basically, we learn, a part of a chain of unemployed concentration camps.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Slightly
Except
shanty town.
You got fed.
Well, you get fed in a concentration camp. They want to keep you alive until they kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good food.
I don't know how much they could eat because this guy Thompson, who runs the place, who was in Moulin Rouge, apparently, Peter Whitford, but he gives them these tickets and he's like, you get $30 a week. I'm like, that doesn't sound like a lot.
Yeah, and they spend 8 on one meal.
Yeah. So, they don't get fed that much.
Is it 30
You
a
got a
person?
budget. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
So
Yeah, they each got a stack.
But $8 for one meal times 7 days. If you only eat one meal a day, you're still not eating all week.
yeah. Right to you.
But yeah, I mean, basically this guy's like, well, Jimmy's like, how are we supposed to get home? He's like, you can't. Come back in the morning. We'll take care of you.
You're
Now
here
you
now.
just can't leave.
Yeah.
You're here now.
Oh, and you guys noticed that the movie Turkey Shoot was playing on the
Yeah,
screen, right?
definitely.
No, what I noticed was, here's a movie Derrick's going to tell me about because he's a nerd.
Well, it's directed by Brian Trenchard-Smith also. So, he's
I
playing his
figured.
own movies up there.
He didn't need permission.
Shameless self-promotion.
I was wondering if you would notice, Jack. I don't know how much you've seen the first Mad Max. That seems to be the one people have seen the least. But the guy that's in the movie, this is why I knew it was Turkey Shoot. The guy with the mustache that they show on screen, who gets fucking skewered in the movie, there
Is he
he's
the
Fifi.
big guy?
He's Fifi, the chief of police from the first Mad Max.
Oh, okay.
Big bald mustache man.
Yeah. That face looked familiar.
Yeah.
Or the look, I guess, did.
So it's the morning, and they check everything out, and there's all these wrecked cars. Here's the fun part: this movie costs whatever I said, $2.3 million.
Yeah, something like that.
They got 400 wrecked cars to use for the drive-in sequences, including like the ones they're bringing in later and stuff.
Yeah.
Cost them 100 Australian dollars.
That's a good fucking deal.
Yeah. I guess Brian Trenchard-Smith met a guy who was like, "Oh, I could sell you some wrecked out cars for $100," and he's like, "I'll make a movie out of that."
Yeah.
Got him.
And
But yeah, it's like just burnt out cars. People build tents, like Jack said, shanty town kind of thing. And there's all
And then
these.
you could everyone noticing the new person. Like, oh shit, looks like somebody got left here that wasn't left here yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh meat.
And it's populated by Mad Max people like these guys.
those are ladies.
I mean, Mad
Well,
Max
you know what I mean.
people, but also just like hackers.
It's a bunch of punkas. It is.
It is a bunch of punkas.
Slow down, you fucking punk rockers.
Some little
Not slow
druggers.
in this island.
But yeah, this is when they find out because they go to Thompson. They're like, "Okay, you said to come back in the morning," and he's like, "Yep, here's your meal tickets. Do you want a blanket? Because you ain't going nowhere. There's no cars, no buses, no transports, no phone, and you can't walk on the safety road."
And this is where it's a little annoying because he's like, do you want me to tell the owner of the car? And he's like, no, he's gonna kill me if he knows I took his car out. Okay, but at least you'd be out. You'd be dead, but you'd be out.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Or like
when
if you
he's like,
got
I
caught
have
walking.
to get. Go ahead.
When you got caught walking, it's 3 months in jail. All right, cool.
Yeah, you might
but-
just end up right back here though.
Yeah, or is it really 3 months?
Yeah.
They put you in there and they never take you out.
Probably the stupidest thing that he does, in my opinion, is when she's like, get other tires. Well, they have to be Chevy tires or Frank will kill me. Frank is going to kill you that his car's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Bring
think
it
this-
back with 2 mismatched tires and just go home. You'll figure it out later.
That's the biggest issue for me with this is Jimmy is a fucking turd, and it takes him more than half of the movie to realize he's actually in peril. Like, he just keeps being like, no, we get tires and we can leave.
Yeah.
We're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's so dumb.
The Thompson does mention there's 193 other people here, so there's a lot of fucking people. And they go off to this diner, which I'm like, I might just starve.
Nah, I'd be all right. I could survive on popcorn.
Could you? I'd be farting a lot.
I love this old lady that's like running the thing, and she's like, because Carmen orders like a milkshake and a thick shake and some other sweet shit, and she's like, for breakfast.
What
do you mean, Mom?
Yeah.
It's ma.
She's like, you'll get comfortable. You could even possibly work here. And he's like, no, the fuck I won't. And she's just like,
no, I will not do that.
how dare you look down on me?
Look, lady, you live and work at the drive-in. Working
Derrick
is
would
one
love
thing.
that.
Here's your sloppy joes. I made them extra sloppy.
I did see someone's review on Letterboxd, and it was like, me at 14, I could live at this drive-in.
Yeah.
Me at 36, I could spend a weekend there.
I could use up my meal tickets there. Then I gotta go.
So Krabs is still doing his working out. He's trying to get bigger.
What else do you do though?
So he's like jogging around. He finds the I think this is the part where he finds the fence, the bird on the fence.
Seagull, yeah.
And he like tries to throw some shit up there and finds out it's all electrified.
Which I think we knew.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
soon as
we
they
saw
pull
it.
in. Okay, so he just didn't know.
Yeah, when the safety road gate closes, it like does electrical stuff. This is where he finds out. And then also at this time, Carmen goes off to take a shower. So we've got a room full of titties.
Yeah, we do.
And like nightmare version of Girls from Greece.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking Voyage of the Rock Aliens.
Yeah, okay. Dirty Voyage of the Rocky.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a fucking Eastern Promises fight scene real quick.
Just titties instead of dicks.
Just clacking. Just a bunch of wild ass Newton's cradles.
And I love she meets all the girls, and one of them's like, "Are you married to him?" And she's like, "No." And she's like, "Are you on the pill?" "Yeah." "You should probably stay that way."
Yeah.
So they're at least getting birth control in here, which makes sense because you wouldn't want these people populating. If you think that they're unfit for society, you definitely don't want them having babies.
Yeah. Yeah, and the diner sells birth control, so hey.
Perf.
This is going to sound really bad.
Uh-oh.
So don't.
Cloaca.
I'm not saying that I would want this to happen, but in this dystopian world, why are they even bothering keeping them alive?
I don't know.
Like,
It's
Well, we know
just-
why the girls are alive. The police are using them for sex.
yeah,
Yeah, because we see one getting out of the cop car.
with headlights of
And this
her
is
own.
the fringe.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of the end, right? Or kind of like towards the mid. So we're not doing that yet. There's still news cameras. There's still a hope that people like maybe we can, fix this whole situation. I think a couple decades down the road, yeah, they're going to mow them down. They're gonna be like, well,
Yeah.
we can't. Why are we feeding you? We can barely feed ourselves.
Exactly. That's
So
what
I
was
think
like.
this is just a little bit of civilization holding on still somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, this is at
Maybe
the
it's
point
Tom
where
O.
this is at the point, well, because we see there's a bunch of these drive-ins on the computer later.
Mm-hmm.
So this is at the point where there's still, it's keeping people in camps like we definitely don't do right now.
Yep.
There's definitely no camps near the border that are holding people. Well, maybe not anymore. Now we just send them all away. A couple years ago, we were keeping them there.
Yeah. See,
Kids in cages. All
middle
that
of the
fun stuff.
dystopia.
All of it.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a darker plot line that we don't get where there is like if the novelization of this movie Dead End Drive-In would have you know that they were using like body farms or something that prequel to the Matrix.
Body farm.
It's a prequel to the Matrix.
It's before the computers take over.
Mhm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, like Thompson
We
and,
taught
and
them.
Krabs. Thompson and Krabs are hanging out because he doesn't realize Thompson's a total douche nozzle yet. I mean, I think he does, but he thinks, if I can get in with this guy, I can learn some
and
stuff and get out.
Tom's doing it on laying it on for him as well. Having
Yeah.
a fucking beer with him, sharing a couple of stubbies.
His fucking toolbox full of Fosters.
Fuck yeah! I mean,
Fosters.
besides it's Foster's,
It's
I would.
Australian for beer.
I don't think I would care at this like point. Like, is that a cold beer? Is that a beer?
Is it
Coldest
cold?
beer in town.
I'll tell you, it's the coldest beer in camp. That's what I want to see. These people that have been here for so long, they would find a way. People find a way to like make hooch, but I guess you got drugs coming in, so you don't need to.
Well, yeah, and I guess you're right, because Thompson is laying it on, because here he's having like a heart-to-heart thing with Jimmy while he's like setting up the projectors for the night or whatever, and he's doing like the dear old dad routine where he's just like, oh, you could just stay here and you can make
hold
the
the
best of it,
flashlight
and...
better, you little shit. Oh, sorry, we had a very different childhood.
Well, he says it multiple times. You're not listening to me. You're here now. Like,
Yeah.
He's not
here.
listening to anybody. You're 100% right. Like Tom is telling him, like, this is just
This
relegate
is your life
yourself. Yeah. But everybody that tells him, like Derrick said, he takes half the movie to be like, I'm stuck here. This sucks.
Yeah, because at this point he's still asking about like who runs the parts market, because he figures there's like an underground market. Is it the cops? Is it the car boys? You know.
now. It gave me the feels of the Odysseus where he's like trapped in that. It's been done numerous times, like the Peter
The
Pan
Odyssey?
syndrome. Yeah. What did I say? Odysseus?
Well, you said Odysseus, who's
Okay,
the
so
guy
the
in the
Odyssey.
Odyssey, yeah.
Where he's like, in one instance, it's like a casino for
What's
people,
Ulysses?
or like, okay, but that's the feel that I was getting from this. Like,
Yeah, like
everybody's getting Stockholmed.
purgatory kind of thing, and that's exactly what it is, because all these people are just like, well, it's not so bad, and Jimmy's the only one who's like reasonable. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, because Jimmy's not the only one, but he's probably one of the few that actually had a job and something to look forward to. Because like everybody else here, even homegirl that he's with, just is like, this is where we are now. And I'm gonna make girlfriends. You know, some of these dudes ain't bad looking.
Yeah.
Like the guy that runs the underground shit with the reverse vagina duck butt that we saw in Mario Brothers. It was on the
Fancy
back of
boy.
the guy's neck. Now it's on the front of this guy's head. He says it. He's like, dude, this is better for me. Like I was on the street, had
4 years.
nowhere to go, unemployed. Now, I mean, I'm eating, I'm doing drugs. I'm hanging out with these awkward fucking dudes with these weird ass hats. We all got locked in here for having the weirdest hats possible. He glued devil horns to his. He's got a bowler hat that I think is from Clockwork Orange that has nudie cards in the side. I don't know what that leopard print Jamiroquai thing is.
The bowler hat also has like a little Hermes wing thing, like from his his little shoes that he uses to fly. and
He's
his
the
little hat.
messenger.
Yeah. Well, and I think, and I mean, the movie is not, it's not subtle about trying to give a message, but it's also not great about delivering it. It's just a thing about like, basically like, we're just taking whatever the government tells us is acceptable. Like, hey,
Yeah.
everything is shit right now, but that's the way it is. So deal with it. And everybody's just like, okay, I guess we
this
will.
Is me now.
Because it comes in later, like we talked about a little bit with when they bring in all the Asians, and then immediately all that starts up. It's just a way to, does this sound familiar? Divide the population so that they're against each other instead of thinking about the real problem, which is the people who are keeping them imprisoned.
Man, that would be terrible if that was a real thing.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not.
Somebody in this camp would have done some sort of parts thing, but I guess you just nailed it. They don't want to leave, because you could be like, all right, dude, look, I don't need 56 Chevy tires. I just need tires. Now I'm going to use your intake. He's got a fuel line, because there's parts all over.
Yeah.
So you could figure out, somebody smart could, not me.
Sharks of the corn? Virus shark? Cocaine shark? Sharktopus? Yeah, those are all real movies. Join me, Steve Coates, as each week I take a comedic look at the bizarre world of sharksploitation cinema on Bucket of Chum, the Shark Movie Podcast.
If you really enjoy listening to Bad Movies, Worst People, just so you know, we do have Patreon. We have 2 different tiers.
That's right. Patreon.com/worstpeople. We have a $3 tier where you get early access to Han Took Shots First, our Star Wars podcast. You get a monthly newsletter. You get archived episodes that are no longer available on the main feed. Plus, you get our monthly mental health episode.
Which we need.
And we do. And there's also a $5 tier where you get all of that content. Plus, you get ad-free episodes from the main feed. And you get access to Latchkey Vids, which is our recap show about forgotten or never known television shows from the 90s, like Cop Rock.
Too soon, man. It was just too early. It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. So check out patreon.com/worstpeople. Help support this crazy endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is right when he's meeting those dudes. And like, that's, your descriptions are kind of what I wrote. I was like, flamboyant dude with vest, tall weirdo with horns, bowler hat guy with Hermes wings, generic nerd, and then disco greaser.
Yeah, disco greaser for sure.
Because he's got like a greaser thing going on, but he's wearing like a shirt that Patrick Swayze would have been wearing in Fatherhood. Or a shirt that Nicolas Cage wears daily.
Yep,
Yeah.
just in life.
And that guy also, his eyes are always super wide. He's just fucking thwacked out all the time.
And then the stutter. Is that just
That's the
nerd?
generic nerd. We don't
Okay.
find him stuttering till later. He's just like dirty white shirt, glasses,
No,
headphones.
they try and say he tries to say his name because he's like, speak up and introduce yourselves, and they all go around. And he's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And then it gets to him, and he starts stuttering. He's like,
He's like
that's
Tom
Tom.
Oh,
or
okay.
Carlos or whatever his name
Yeah,
is.
Okay.
I doubt it's
I do
Carlos.
love-
I don't get a lot of Australian people named Carlos in my life. Can you even stay with it? My name is Carlos. My car got loose. Carlos.
But I love tall guy who I guess is named
Huzzah.
Hazza or
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
At this part, because they're talking to Jimmy and they're like, "So what's your story?" And he's like, "Well, my car got the wheels taken." And tall guy just goes, "Which car?"
That's why his name is Huzzah. They found him at a Ren fair when they shut down the Renaissance Fair in Australia because of the apocalypse. He had nowhere to go, so he was unemployed, but he still had a flair for the theatrics. Which car?
I got very strong because you mentioned it was one of the other guys, but Clockwork Orange vibes from that guy. Just the way he was delivering lines and stuff.
Yeah, it's the bowler hat from Clockwork Orange, but this guy's from Clockwork Orange.
Yes. Yeah. He's one of the droogs.
He's
Yeah.
fucking Nick Cage from Ghost World.
Oh, Prisoners of the Ghostland. My testicles.
Gotta watch that movie just on that alone.
Yep.
Yes.
That is now a recommendation.
Testicle!
He meets up with the dudes again right after he finds the bird. He's like, "You guys know those fences are electrified?"
Yeah.
And Fancy Man is like, "Yeah, who gives a shit?"
Keeps everybody out.
Oh, and we find because he says, "You'll never guess who took my tires." Oh, yeah, we know. who do you think does that to all of us?
Yeah.
Duh.
And he's telling him, he's like, "This whole thing is fucking stupid, you guys." And they're like, "You're fucking stupid." Like it's like Whitney said, Stockholm shit. Like, this isn't stupid. You're stupid. Fuck you.
But they
No.
bring up some good points of why they're not too mad at being here. You know, I don't go as hungry as I did before.
You get to watch movies.
I got a pretty sweet gang.
You
Huzzah!
get to hang out.
Huzzah! Say something funny. Which joke?
I'll fight you. I will.
So there's like another like hangout / workout montage. Everybody else is hanging out. Jimmy's still working out because he's the only one who hasn't given up. And he's like, he gets to Thompson, and Thompson's just going off about the old days of the drive-in and all this. And this is when he's starting to figure everything out, because he's like, "So what's up with your computer over here? This fucking half of a room that holds stuff up. It's for accounts." He's like, "So it links with head office?"
Yeah,
And he's like, "So there's a whole chain of these?" And the guy's just like, "Hey,
Was you peeping?
don't ask me questions.
Was you peeping, Tom?
You peeping, Tom?
Drink your beer, son." That's what he says.
Finish your fucking beer, lad. I'll buy you another.
I'll buy you another.
Got him. He said it a couple times.
Yeah. It's funny. I'll buy you another. Like, you didn't buy, you know what? It's fine.
I mean, it's from his own personal
I mean,
stash.
technically
so-
he did.
I'm pretty sure the government gave him these beers. They're like, "You live here. We'll give you beers when we bring the drugs for the kids." Here's 5 pounds of sweet black tar and 24 rack of Fosters for you.
This is something that's so 80s, where this guy's sitting there just fucking slamming stabbies, but he's also talking shit about all the people doing drugs. Like, you don't need that. You don't need to be a wasto. Grab another stabby, though. We'll get toast with you, but I won't do no drugs. Oh,
No
got the
jokes.
hierarchy. First, number 1, gold. Second, beer. Third, Sheila's.
Where's the weed fitting?
I've got no fourth.
No weed?
No,
No,
not
not
for
for
this
that
guy.
Oh.
This guy is like a Reagan's America Australian.
That's what I'm saying. Like, especially like, oh, mommy, they said we're gonna go down under, but that's a sin in the Bible. I don't go down under. Ask mommy.
No
I
bar.
don't go down under on mommy. Sorry, not gonna do it. Not gonna go down under. I told you before, not raised that way wouldn't be prudent. Now you're welcome to go down under. That's okay. I think that's what God intended.
Well, I mean, that's why Reagan married his wife.
Mission
Blowjob
accomplished.
queen.
Blowjob queen of Hollywood.
Oh, mommy.
It might not be true, but I'm going to keep spreading the rumor because I don't like either of them.
I mean, there's just too many fucking accounts of it to not be true.
Then
Like
we get
fucking reverse Me Too.
we get Huzzah starting a fight with Jimmy Krabs, which is a pretty cool little sequence because like the first they're just hitting each other with cricket bats. They're like sword fighting with cricket bats.
You thought this is a fun sequence?
I thought it was fun because he smashes Jimmy's head through a window, gets hit in the nuts, and then Jimmy climbs up through the inside of this hollowed out car and pops out through the hood and just smashes this dude's head. I had fun with it.
Surprise,
It was all right.
bitch.
It was all right.
He pops
You've heard
out.
of Jack
"Gotcha,
in the
bitch."
Box? You ever heard of Crabs in the Box?
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's the perfect one. He pops up, got him, smashes him with
Would
a
have been
brick.
great.
Did you see one of the license plates says hit him?
No, I didn't. But I did see one that I didn't know Gallagher was here after his comedy dried up because there's one that just said splat.
Yeah, I did see that.
I was like, you put Gallagher in this fucking camp? He's just walking around with a big ass hammer running his own gang. If you give me the cross eyes, I'll make it go splat. Get up, boys. Splat 'em. Splat. This is a splat pack. Jimmy Splat Corn, I don't care. Splat. You ever been to Splat Mountain? It's a new Disneyland ride. I just hit you when you come down. Splat.
And everybody's giving Jimmy shit because he
Splat
can't
Man.
fuck his lady.
Yeah.
Splat man.
I'm the Splat
I'm
Man.
a splat man. I like yours better. I'm a splat man. Please, splat.
Yeah, I don't know where this came from that Jimmy can't fuck his girl. I think he's just more concerned because everybody else would be like, dude, you're stuck here. You got a hot ass chick. Make it fucking.
She wants
like,
to fuck.
Yeah, like make this a thing. And I am kind of on their side where I'm like, look, if I am stuck here, I got a smoke show of a girlfriend that's willing to have sex with me consensually. Yes.
Yeah.
I can see 20-year-old you being happy there.
I say 43-year-old me. They're fucking sending in weed. It's a fucking drive-in movie theater with a diner. As long as I like the food and the weed, I'm good.
I think the rumor comes from her saying like he won't fuck her, but it's because she's getting complacent, like you said, and he's trying not to. He's like, no, because if we start fucking, then I'm just going to be like, this isn't so bad, and I'm just going to be like all the rest of these fucking losers and stay here.
Yep. He's swimming upstream, man.
Yeah, no upward mobility. But they do have it spray painted on the side of his brother's car now. It says, Krabsy can't make it.
You hear about that Krabsy fella? Said he can't fucking make it with a Sheila. Can't get it up. Got a bit of a noodle situation there. Have you ever tried to push a chain up a hill?
I think this is where he runs out of gas too, because he keeps running the car periodically, as you should.
No, he doesn't run out of gas.
Oh, he runs
Fucking out of petrol.
Out of petrol.
Out of petrol. Which I think we're the only country that calls it gas. Everybody else calls it petrol or some sort of derivative of that.
Yeah, because gas is a gas.
Gas is not liquid.
Yeah.
Gas
But we are just
bodily
shortening
function.
gasoline, which is a liquid.
Yeah.
But still. They also just call it petroleum. And it's not actually petroleum either because it's been fermented.
Well, I call it the fucking dinosaur milkshake.
Right, but refined. They refine petroleum into gasoline, I believe. I don't know.
I'm not
about
a science.
I like to refer to it as dinosaur blood.
I barely know how cars work, so I'm speaking out of turn here.
It's a lot like magic. Or
Magnets.
Yeah. It's a lot like that. Which, I mean, magnets, magic, it's all the same.
Magic magnets.
They are. I don't get them. Sometimes they like each other. Sometimes they hate each other.
Got him.
Got them.
But this is
that one.
This is when shit starts getting a little bit weirder because the cops show up with a whole bunch of trucks full of cars, and then a couple of trucks full of Asian prisoners.
Yep.
And it's not just like Chinese, Japanese people, whatever. It's also like Indian people and stuff. But in Australia, that's all referred to as Asian because India is technically Asia.
When we went to Jamaica, they did the same thing.
I mean, because it is Asia. India is in the
I was
continent
like, I
of
don't
Asia.
see
I
any
didn't
Asian
realize
people.
I didn't realize that they were grouping in everybody like that. Because at one point, when this dude with the head wrap comes in, they use a very specific slur for Asian people. It's what you go down when you're skiing for a jump. I'm not going to say it.
That one is specifically about the Asian people that we think of, that we in America think of as Asian people, because it's about the stereotypical thing with the eyes and whatnot. But also, like, I think from what I remember there, from like something I watched a documentary about a band that's from down there, and they were talking about at the time all this rampant racism. It was a punk band, so it was pertinent to the documentary because punk music and politics go hand in hand. But they were like Asians, and they were talking about people from India and Pakistan and all that stuff too. Yeah. So
that makes sense when you're speaking continentally.
But also, they're just being racist.
By that accord, Russians are Asians also.
Some are.
If there's, how many live on that half of the country? I don't know.
Yeah.
But immediately, like, they bring these guys in, and all these white dudes, especially one of them right away, just start screaming, "Asians out!" And I was like, well.
It took me a minute because I didn't have the subtitles on, so I was like, "What are they screaming?" And I was like, "Oh, I hear it."
Yeah,
they mean it too.
And Carmen is buying into it all right away because
they're
watched
gonna rape
Fox
me.
News. Yeah, they're gonna rape me. If you were a real man, you'd protect me. And he's like, "What are you fucking talking about?"
They're just
we had
people.
A term for it in our country. It was called the yellow panic. That's what it was referred to.
Right.
And especially in the papers and stuff like that. And it's exactly this. Like, they're coming for your women. They're going to prey on your children, and then they might even take your jobs.
I mean, what we call him, duck ass greaser.
Oh yeah, the greaser guy, Duck Gine.
Duck Gine. He has that exact speech later on when they're getting to have this white person's meeting.
This guy would have a fucking underground podcast now. Not like us. It's about underground things, like the lizard people. This guy's a big RFK supporter.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just screenshotted some stuff about it, and like the whole Asians out, that was like a slogan that people would graffiti on shit and like stop the Asian invasion and all this stuff. I guess there had been policies in the 70s that were like to stop Asians from coming in, and then that got overturned because the government was like, well, that doesn't seem very progressive. But then in the 80s, people lost their shit more.
Fear.
Yeah, it all came down to fear. Like there's a thing here about how there was a racist and xenophobic narrative from a bunch of public people that was like they were being swamped by Asians, and they called it the Yellow Peril. So much the same thing. And then they started getting more neo-Nazis and all this stuff in the late 80s, and it's nothing like real life, and it's nothing like right here, right now, today.
Nothing.
But this director, at least, like, he puts it in, or I don't know, it's probably the writer. It's not the same guy, is it? Writer director?
No.
So the writer's putting his take on it, because our hero, I guess we'll call Krabs. I mean, when he's Crab Man, he's a hero, but he's straight up, has a fucking a bottle knife up to Huzzah's neck. And he's like, let the man take a fucking whizzer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, this is when Fancy Man Duck Gine is telling him, like, you have to come to the fucking white power party or whatever they're calling it that night. And he's like,
I ruined your Black Panther party.
And he's like, anything else, Mon Fiera? So
yeah, he's like, well, come on, dude. We're not Nazis. We just don't like people that aren't white. Don't call me Hitler. I'm just saying that whites are better.
I know, because I watched this movie a couple of years ago, and I was like, man, that's kind of crazy. And then we watched it today, and I was like, huh.
Hey, aged like a fine grape.
Have you ever seen that documentary, Idiocracy?
At least they weren't racist.
Yeah, no, they had Taco Nacho Libre.
I think it was Taco Bell Camacho.
Yeah.
Or Mountain Dew Camacho. Something was the president.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Taco Bell and
Terry
Mountain
Crews.
Dew. Yeah. Terry Crews can be president. I'm good with that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But
oh yeah.
He's trying to tell, like, he goes back and he's talking to Carmen, and he's trying to tell her, like, you've got to come with me. I'm getting out of here. And she's like, can't you see this is all we've got? So she's like 100% full in.
Oh, he's in from the gate.
Yeah. And he does try one more time.
Yeah.
As soon as they did her
literally.
hair.
Yeah.
All they did was put it in springs.
It was even before that. She was like so invested in the movie, she didn't want to walk away from it.
Oh yeah.
After
the wheels got
stolen.
stolen.
About the fact that she is a runaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to mention that because I forgot that too. Because she's like,
'cause
my mom is
when
looking
Tomo's
for me.
taking down the thing. He's like, want me to report your missing dear parents? And she's like, fuck no.
Yeah.
God, no.
Because when they first get there, they park and it's next to cops, and she's like, "Me mom's still looking for me." So
She an Irish pirate?
I don't know. Mine's like bad Irish
just
slash
like
British.
It just went a little cogny.
I can't.
Me
stick
mom's
to,
still looking for me.
I can't stick to Irish or to Australian. I get some like British
G'day.
Irish in there.
It's
Slovakia.
because it's a lot of cogni. As Australian does derive from cogni.
Yeah, I know, but it's they've
they were all
got
the
they've got
prisoners.
their particular thing, and even though I could do it while I'm having a conversation with you in person, as soon as we get on here, I'm like, "Oi, governor! Oh, I'm Australian, isn't I?"
Then the Australian guy says, "That's a spicy meatball." Damn it! I had it so much better when we were at work. I lost it.
Yeah, so he goes to his girlfriend. He's like, "Fraulein, come with me." No,
Well then.
but like the cops come and they're dropping off drugs and meeting with Talmo. This is where we first get that. This is the cop keeps calling him Talmo.
Tomo.
And Jimmy sneaks
we've
up
been
to-
seeing in between that the cops are using the girls for kind of prostitution.
Yeah, basically, it's like, well, if you fuck me, what I'm assuming is, it's like, if you fuck me, we'll leave you alone. We won't harass
We'll
you.
give you extra food tickets.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
some extra food tickets.
Yeah. Pack of
Yeah.
fucking smokes.
That's not abuse of authority. It's fine.
I don't know.
But Jimmy does steal gas from them, which I find hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And it's even funnier because he does the thing. He goes up and siphons the gas out, and then like they come out, so he hides behind, like directly behind the truck. It starts to drive away, and he's just kind of standing there with a hose and a tank of gas, and he's just like "Deedle-deedle-deedle," and like twinkle toes out of there.
I mean, it's cutaway with Baldwin.
Oh yeah.
When he's ducking behind Dennis Rodman's car, and he's
Yeah.
like, scurry.
Like he's like, I didn't think this through.
Oh shit, he's leaving. I kind of was hoping he's going to reverse and just kill me and put me out of my misery. All the paperwork the activist Ron Silver would have to do.
Right?
But like he goes back to gas up the car, and now there's shit missing from his engine. So he's like, well, fuck.
A
'Cause
very
he got
important piece.
he got the wheels, he got the gas, and now the engine doesn't work.
Well, no, the engine's gone.
Oh, the whole engine's gone.
No, it's just a blower in the intake, I believe.
Oh, was it
Oh,
just
yeah,
the
yeah,
intake?
yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, did I miss? Yeah, it's because it's the
No,
whole big
it's-
top part.
yeah.
I
The hot
really
rod
enjoyed
part.
the fact that Tomo finds this fucking little bit of a fire burning there and he has to go inspect it. There's fire burning everywhere.
Everywhere.
And somehow he's like, huh, look at that one.
Well, that one,
wasn't
Because
burning
it's
there
in the middle
yesterday.
of a pavement.
and
like,
it just when it just
why?
lit up, he watched it like light up because it's from some of the gas on the ground,
Yeah.
and the cop flicked a cigarette. So he's like, well, that's
It
Cop
just
sweet.
found
even
me-
said,
it
"Do you
just-
smell gasoline?"
Yeah,
It just got me funny. Like, look at that out of place fire. That wasn't there.
because while he's looking at that little fire, there's a huge fire burning right
Yeah.
behind him.
Mhm.
So it's,
One of many.
you don't think maybe that fire just jumped from the other fire?
They jump. Fire jumps.
I hear. I've seen
runs
Howl's Moving Castle.
rampant.
It's Calcifer.
So Jimmy sneaks in and gets on the computer and sees like all these occupation numbers for all the camps, and that's, I'm assuming, I'm doing the math, like this is why they're bringing people in, because they only have 193 people at this one, and it shows like some of them it's like, oh, they could have 1,000 and they're at
900.
capacity and all this kind of stuff. So it's like, start trucking them into this one. Because apparently nobody goes to the one near Sydney, even though it feels like it would be the most full one. But
Sydney got hit
People
the
working
worst,
in
man.
Sydney.
Those big cities got fucking demolished.
that's what I mean. All those people that are out of work that are there.
That are all dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. He tried to argue in his head. He's like, no, yeah.
Pretty much. I was like, nah, yeah, probably.
There wouldn't be. They would.
What else are you nuking in fucking Australia? Oh, we nuked the desert. What'd you get? Kangaroos.
Everybody was living underground. You guys bombed to the tiny town of Cooper Pedy.
Yeah. Oh. Whitney was listening to one of our episodes recently, and I got in the car, and I heard that, and I was like, still need to go there.
Yep.
But yeah, so then Fancy Man Duckbutt is giving his like white power speech to all these people, like the whites have to stick together.
It's like my friend Matthew McConaughey always said to me, all white, all white, all white.
But while they're having this white power rally, More cars get brought in. The cars are being brought in, I'm assuming, as more housing for the people that they're bringing in.
That was our
Absolutely.
deduction.
Yeah. And Jimmy starts following the tow truck around. In the background, Man from Hong Kong is playing.
At one point, Frank is here. The
I
red
thought
tow
I saw
truck
it.
pulled up. It's
It
definitely the
wasn't-
same company. There's a big fucking giant. I guess you just have to be a big dude to do this job, maybe. Because it
Yeah.
looked just like Frank. I'm like, there's another if I'm correct, and maybe I'm not. If it was Frank, here's another like Frank.
Get your brother.
Most of your car's right over here.
Right?
Yeah,
Because you've been missing for a while now. He's gonna just be happy to see you.
I saw the truck and I was like, oh, there's Frank's truck, but then nothing came of it, so I didn't.
Yeah.
Same. That's why I'm just like,
right. You're probably right.
you're probably right.
He is an idiot.
We're all probably right.
We're all mostly okay.
But yeah, Man from Hong Kong is playing in the background, guys. Just so you know, it's a movie where George Lazenby gets lit on fire.
Woo!
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But Jimmy ends up he sneaks up on this tow truck guy. He's got a wrench and it looks like he's about to fucking brain this dude.
Yeah.
And then he just
At least try and knock
hits
him out.
He hits him in the knees and then in the gut. I'm like, no, fucking
He's not
smash
trying to
his
kill the
skull.
man.
Fuck him.
I know, but this guy's now going to be able to scream for help. He doesn't, but
Yeah.
Because he ain't no pussy.
But he's trying to get out in this truck that he steals, and he has to go through Thompson and the cops, and Thompson obviously sees him. So a chase ensues, and I think it's a pretty cool chase considering that you're stuck inside of a drive-in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's
Oh, this
just,
truck's doing some fucking work, man.
just
really is.
mashing through these like little fucking tents and campsites these people have built. All their little shanties and hovels are just being smashed to pieces.
Mm-hmm. All the whites are tucked in their little fucking cafeteria. Just like, you hear that? That's gunshots in a chase. Stay in here.
Oh, yeah. Huzzah's like, something's going on outside.
There was a firefight.
I was surprised that Fancy Man was never like, see, the Asians are doing it right now. Like that's what I was waiting for.
They heard about our meeting. I don't know why I'm from the South all of a sudden. Maybe it's because I'm racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that movie we saw a few years ago, Wife. God, what was it called? It had Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
I was waiting for that. And they moved into a neighborhood, and then like a black family moved into the neighborhood.
Oh.
And all the white people were causing all the, like it was Matt
There was,
Damon and
like,
his
he was
family were
working for the-
causing a bunch of trouble.
He was working for J. Edgar Hoover.
Yeah, but then at the end of the movie, all the people in the neighborhood just like got a
Is it
lynch
called
mob
like
and
the company or something?
I think
Man.
so.
might have been something like
Company
that.
Man sounds right.
It's like all the white people get a lynch mob and go to the black people's house because they're like, well, all the trouble started when the black people got here, but it was
Yep.
because of the shit Matt Damon was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was expecting here. It's like the white guys out there causing chaos, and they're like, look at the Asians doing it again, oi. Oh, crocky, and
I
whatnot.
am. I mean, they would be like, the guy that was standing up for the Asians is causing all the problem. See?
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
fucking dissenter.
Yeah.
He's a ne'er-do-well.
But I love the cop car that he took the gas from is still there, and he didn't get the gas cap back on all the way, as we saw. So there's some point where they get slammed into, and that makes gas leak out of the truck ?
Mm-hmm.
And
Fastest.
I love the guy's delivery. The passenger,
This-
he's like,
Best line
shit,
in the movie.
shit, we're on fire. And then just fucking the whole thing just goes up in flames. And I mean, goes up in flames.
Yeah.
Like this is one of the bigger bada booms that we've seen in the show that wasn't
This is-
assisted by a computer.
Easily
Yeah.
the best part of the movie is this end final like chase scene.
Yeah, which I think is the reason I love this movie because like I said, I've watched it before and I remember being like, it's okay. I like all this Australian shit, so I'm like, I'm digging this. And then the end is just like, bah, just balls out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's the fucking crescendo.
we saved 1.8 of our 2.3 million for the
Yeah.
final act of the movie.
We got all these cars for $100.
One
Blow these ones up. Yeah, $100. 86 Australian pounds.
They use dollars,
Good for them.
Australian dollars, but still.
Better for them.
But Jimmy's tire gets shot out because we didn't mention these cops are just firing wildly. They don't give a shit about anybody around here.
Oh yeah.
His tire gets blown out and he smashes. I mean, this truck again, a huge crash. This thing flies off of another car and smashes into some other trucks and just flips over. And I mean, Jimmy is covered in blood and hanging out the front windshield.
He went through stuff in this car. And I thought about how excited Derrick was for Face Off when a boat went through a boat. This is a truck going through cars. That's pretty fun.
Yeah. It's less exciting because it's not a boat, but
that's true. It's a watered down version of it.
I've been to a demolition derby. I've been to a monster truck rally.
Never been
I'm from Arizona.
Never been to a demolition flotilla.
No,
but I would watch that. Actually, I have been to the Waterworld show at Universal Studios or SeaWorld or wherever it is.
That's a fun time. Universal Studios.
They got rid of that, by the way.
Ah.
So now what's the reason? What reason would you ever have to go to Universal Studios?
Backdraft.
That's probably gone too.
No way. You don't get rid of a classic like Backdraft. They'll actually take a picture at the end where it's you and your father, where they just make you taller and put a mustache on you.
So if you're already an adult and you have a mustache, the guy's just taller and he doesn't have a mustache?
No, he's got a huge mustache.
they just put a backwards hat on you.
Yeah, that's what it is. Well done, Whitney. They shrink it down, backwards hat you, holding the skateboard
sometimes.
maybe.
Holding a skateboard. Now I just have the rocket. This world's smallest skateboard.
They give you a really large skateboard and a really large
size skateboard.
It's a really large skateboard and a really large icy cup, so you look smaller.
Yeah.
We're doing this. Not you guys, me and Universal. I've been called up to the big leagues.
Oh,
They
nice.
want me to go over there and punch up scripts.
I do love so all the white people come running out because they hear the explosions and stuff, and it's Fancy Man Duck Butt guy who's just like the Mazda. He's so upset about his Mazda.
Mm-hmm. It's not how it's pronounced. Maybe it is.
Down there it is.
Down where? Down under.
Down under.
They're not gonna say it the way that it's pronounced in those Asian countries.
Oh, give me a fucking Mazda. It's pronounced Mazda. Not when I say it. Mazda. Wasn't sound like that when I say it. Mazda. Gotta get a Mazdalorian.
Yes.
So you got Jimmy sneaking around.
It's the best car. It's the best car, I'll tell you.
He does end up finding Carmen. He's one last time. He's like, I'm getting out. Are you coming with me? And she's like,
no.
I thought you wanted to be with me. And he's like, cool, well, go fuck yourself then.
Oh, no, I want to be with you, but on my terms.
Yeah, well,
Piss off.
outside of prison camp.
Yeah,
Like the way you said it makes it sound bad. Yeah, but prison camp versus
gold
hot
boobies.
chick. There's more hot chicks in the world. You don't have to be in a prison camp.
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
This
the only
could be-
other, well, we did. She has two friends.
All the hot chicks are in internment camps, dude. I'm going to these camps, dude. The fucking drive-in movie all the time.
Tell me I don't have to work. I get $30 a week in food vouchers,
I get
entertainment.
must have had about 16 packets of heroin.
I'd probably hang out and then.
I'm just saying it's
overdose
not
and die.
ideal, but it is the best of what could happen.
Your shower is a community shower.
I'm okay with that.
People ain't showering.
Oh, they were. We saw them. We saw the T-Taz.
Just wait for a rainfall.
The girls were showering, not
Well, yeah,
the guys.
that was because they have cameras in there. That's what they're doing. That's what this whole thing is for. It's webcams. The government has webcams of girls showering.
Oh, the girls are like, well, we're going to shower, so these guys go down under. The guys don't shower, so we're not.
There we go.
And you ever heard of Undercover Taxi, the porn? Well, it's like that, but it's undercover cop cars. They got cameras in them too. Selling sex, the government of Australia is.
Yeah.
In this world that I've made up.
So Krabs takes Tomo
Did you say
hostage.
the governor of Australia?
The government.
Governor.
Krabs takes Tomo hostage here. He's like, delete my name out of the database, and when the cop gets here, you get him to leave, and I'm going to take his car because that's
He's got a
definitely going to
shotgun
happen.
pointed right at his junk, though. Like if
Yeah.
Tomo's brave, because I'd be like, "You got it, buddy. I hate you leaving, but I love my junk."
But as soon as this cop shows up, Tomo sells him out. And there's a struggle with the guns. Cop gets blasted with the shotgun. Tomo gets blasted with the cop's gun.
Kind of best case scenario.
Yeah. This is the best way this all works out.
Yeah.
Because Jimmy's just standing there like, I guess I take the car?
Yep.
Okay.
Plan commence.
And there is one more cop who's trying to shoot him, but he jumps in the cop car and does this awesome fucking stunt jump. This is a real stunt jump, this whole thing. So I was reading that apparently he jumps over through this neon sign, the Star Drive-In sign, which is a great... Oh, I have a little picture of it. It's pretty fucking cool. But apparently the stuntman here, Guy Norris, jumped 163 feet, which at the time was a world record.
Ooh.
Good job. Golf clap
So-
for Norris.
Yeah. So good job, Guy Norris.
Yay.
Do you have, I don't know if I didn't remember what he said, but he had, because this actor, by the way, is terrible. He's been
Yes.
terrible the whole movie. He's like just
Horrendous.
barely putting any mustard on anything.
Oh, come on. Look at that. Look at DJ Qualls with a shotgun.
I want him to pull that trigger one-handed and watch his shoulder get ripped out of its socket. Be hanging there like a wet bag of ham. He says something, it's so flat, like he's in the air, makes it, and he's just like, fuck yeah.
He says,
Woohoo.
it's a beauty, is what he says.
Oh, it's a beauty.
It's a beauty.
But it's not like it's a good, like, it's a fucking beauty. And he's like, it's a beauty. That's a beauty. It's a beauty. Look at that. Look at that. Fucking cleated.
And then they just drive this car down the road, first person view for the most of the credits.
Yeah.
With what Derrick probably thinks is a rad ass song to end to.
It is a rad ass song. Now, this song and a couple of other songs are like original songs that they made like for the movie, but a bunch of the ones that I enjoyed were also like real songs from like a record label called Mushroom Records.
Okay. They have much room in there.
Well, that's the end of the movie, guys.
Woo.
Woo! Happy birthday. Sorry your party sucks.
So we'll do recommendations as per usual. We'll start with wife.
I would say the only way this really needs to be watched is no volume, have music going on, and just have it playing on TV. I do not like this movie.
Disappointment. Jack?
I also am very tired.
Slightest of recommends, dude. I the whole time watching this, I could not believe that Derrick enjoyed it as much as he says he does. But then the ending, like that last 25 minutes, I think, that was where I was like, okay, I see where Derrick's coming from. Car chases, things getting blowed up, people getting shot, car pranks out the fucking drive-in. But it's just, this guy's so bad. He's such a ween. And it's just slow. It felt longer than a fucking 88.
Well, I give it a big recommend. I love this movie. It's fun. You guys are all wrong. No, it's okay. Everybody's allowed to have their own opinion. I knew I was going to have the end of this month just disappointed in my friends, but it's fine.
I'm going to go watch Catwoman.
I don't know. I think it's because that Jimmy caught crabs really just fucking sucks.
You know what? Let me say something though. As we were talking about this, I do think I need to rewatch it in a better mood and thinking about the fact that this is a Miami Connection style thing. These are like non-actor actors doing bad performances, like the fucking Mazda, you know, like all the over the top huzzah shit. So maybe I will give this a rewatch in like a year or two, and I'll see how I feel. We'll revisit this.
Well, I have it on Blu-ray if you're interested. So,
Like
That might actually do better for you.
We'll start writing down the ones that we
He's
need
got
to
a
come
spreadsheet.
back to, and we'll just do a fucking clip show of it. Like, all right, I rewatched this, I rewatched this, and I rewatched this. We don't have to do a whole nother episode on them.
well, yeah, I recommend it. I love it. It's fun. It's Australian and it's stupid.
It is Australian.
I mean, I in my review that I gave it, so it was last year that I watched it. I thought it was like 2 years ago. It was last September, and 5 stars, by the way.
I gave it 2 stars for titties.
I basically
give it
ended
2.
it. I ended it with like, the tale
2
is
gold
punctuated by amazing car stunts because Australia, and massive explosions. So I think I just, maybe I'm blinded by the car stunts. I actually enjoyed it.
Stunts.
I gave it 5 stars because I was just like having fun with it. There are places it needs improvement, which does not mean it should get 5 stars. But I was smiling ear to ear when the movie ended. But this time around, I knew a little bit more about what was going on because you just get dropped in if you have no idea what you're in for.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit weird to like associate yourself with the world. So it's a little harder, but like, I don't know. I enjoyed it more this time. So.
Talk to me in 2 years.
2 months. Got it. But next week, we will continue talking about stupid shit I'm going to make my friends and co-hosts watch.
He he struggled saying friends because we didn't like this movie.
Yeah.
He was
I
like,
heard
my
it.
Friends. My begrudging friends.
It's good to know I'm just a friend.
I said
now you are.
co-host.
You just got fucking demoted.
You got
from
demoted.
Friend.
Friend.
Friend Savage over here.
But next week, we will be watching a Cynthia Rothrock movie.
Ow!
Starring her, a guy named Jalal
Dave.
Murhai, and Bolo Young.
Ooh.
Ow!
We'll be watching Tiger Claws.
Have you seen this before, Jack?
No, I have not.
I have.
And?
I don't hate it as much as I hated this movie.
All right. Glowing endorsement.
And there's 3 of them. If you like it, we've got 3 of them you can get into.
Okay.
I've got all 3 on Blu-ray in a box set.
Let's prepare to find a new friend.
But Tiger Claws is available to rent or buy on Amazon. I believe it's only in SD, but you can rent it for 99 cents or buy it for $2.99.
Dude, just buy it.
And it is also on YouTube. So if you don't feel like spending any money, you can find it on there. And actually, the one on YouTube is probably the HD rip because it's on a Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray. I left the graphic up because I was looking for my Blu-ray. It's up there somewhere.
Why is it up top?
Because it's top shelf.
It is. But it's Vinegar Syndrome has it. I don't think it's in print anymore though. But I'm pretty sure that the rip on YouTube is HD because I pulled it up to make sure it worked and it was in English, and it did. So you can find it out there on YouTube. And of course, guys, we have our Patreon at patreon.com/worstpeople. At the $3 level, you get your newsletter and you get Han Took Shots First early and ad-free, and you get your mental health episode. And this month's mental health episode, I know everybody's going to be happy with because we're talking about The Running Man.
The Running Man.
News to me every time.
Even though we've had this conversation many a time.
Every time. Every of all the times.
And then we also have a $5 tier called Under the Gun.
Yes.
Which gets you everything from the $3 tier. Plus a whole nother show called Latchkey Vids.
That's right. And Latchkey Vids this month, we're talking about the final episode of Cop Rock, episode 11.
No!
Bang the pots slowly. Yep, it's over, Jack.
Jam!
Check us out.
Yeah. Oh, and Running Man is available on Netflix and Paramount Plus and Amazon and Apple to rent or buy. It's like to $5 to buy as of recording.
And for those that are listening, it's the Arnold Schwarzenegger, not the capybara.
Yes, not the new Running Man, the original Running Man from 1987. Although at some point this month, and I don't know yet when we're recording because I don't know how schedules are going to work out, we will do some sort of like new movies, worst people live stream about the new Running Man.
Woo!
So that'll be fun. So stay tuned for that at some point.
Look out.
At some point.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next week.
Thank you, Evasion, for supporting.
Yes. When I torture my co-hosts and friends with another Cynthia Rothrock movie, I've been Derrick.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Jacko.
I
Hit
don't know. Hamo.
Tomo.
I don't know. I got nothing.
It's beauty.